In the quiet town of Meadowbrook, nestled amidst rolling hills and lush forests, something extraordinary was brewing. It began with whispers among the creatures of the woods, rumors that soon spread like wildfire. Animals, it seemed, were communicating in ways humans had never imagined. It started with the birds, their melodic chirps carrying messages across the treetops. Then came the rustle of leaves as squirrels exchanged secrets, and the low hum of insects passing on news in their own intricate language. At first, the townsfolk dismissed the stories as fanciful tales spun by overactive imaginations. But as the days passed, it became impossible to ignore the truth. Animals were indeed communicating, not just with each other, but with an undeniable purpose. Rumors turned into speculation, and speculation into fear. What did the animals want? Were they plotting something sinister, or were they simply seeking to coexist in harmony with their human neighbors? As tensions mounted, one thing became clear: the world as they knew it was on the brink of change. And whether they were ready or not, Meadowbrook was about to witness the dawn of a new era, one where the voices of all creatures would be heard. As the mysterious communication among animals continued to captivate the residents of Meadowbrook, tensions escalated. Fear and curiosity intertwined, weaving a tapestry of uncertainty over the town. In the heart of the forest, a group of animals gathered under the moonlit sky. Deer stood alongside rabbits, foxes beside squirrels, all unified by a shared purpose. They spoke not in the language of humans, but in the silent understanding of the wild. Their leader, a wise old owl perched high in the branches, addressed the assembly with solemnity. His golden eyes gleamed with determination as he spoke of a world where animals were no longer subservient to the whims of humans. It was time, he declared, for them to claim their rightful place in the natural order. With each passing day, their resolve strengthened. They devised plans, whispered secrets, and forged alliances across species boundaries. No longer content to remain silent observers of their own fate, they prepared to take action. But as they plotted their revolution, they knew they faced formidable opponents. Humans, with their intellect and technology, posed a formidable challenge. Yet, the animals refused to be intimidated. They had something far more powerful on their side: unity. And so, beneath the canopy of stars, the stage was set for a confrontation unlike any Meadowbrook had ever seen. The animals had spoken, and their voices would echo through the ages, heralding a new chapter in the history of the natural world. The days grew shorter, and the whispers of the forest grew louder. In Meadowbrook, the once tranquil atmosphere was tinged with an air of apprehension. The townsfolk could no longer ignore the signs of change unfolding around them. Reports trickled in of strange occurrences in the woods: trees uprooted, crops trampled, and eerie howls echoing in the night. Some dismissed these events as the work of mischievous animals, but others sensed something more sinister at play. Amidst the growing unease, a lone wolf emerged as a figure of both fear and fascination. With eyes as sharp as daggers and a coat as dark as midnight, he prowled the outskirts of town with an air of defiance. His presence struck fear into the hearts of many, but to others, he represented something else entirely. To the animals of Meadowbrook, the wolf was a symbol of strength and resilience. He had endured countless trials and tribulations, emerging unscathed and unbowed. Now, as the whispers of revolution spread, he stood at the forefront, ready to lead his brethren into battle. But even as the wolf rallied his allies, doubts lingered in the minds of some. Could they truly hope to challenge the dominance of humans? Were they prepared to risk everything for the sake of freedom? Yet, in the face of uncertainty, one thing remained clear: the time for action had come. The animals of Meadowbrook were no longer content to be mere bystanders in their own story. They were ready to seize their destiny, whatever the cost. The tension in Meadowbrook reached a boiling point as the animals' actions grew bolder and more audacious. No longer content with subtle gestures, they began to make their presence known in unmistakable ways. Birds swooped down from the sky, scattering flocks of startled pigeons in the town square. Squirrels raided gardens under the cover of darkness, their chittering laughter echoing through the night. Even the usually elusive deer ventured into town, their eyes alight with a newfound sense of purpose. As the chaos escalated, the townsfolk found themselves torn between fear and fascination. Some viewed the animals' behavior as little more than harmless mischief, while others saw it as a harbinger of darker times to come. Yet amidst the uncertainty, one voice remained steadfast in its conviction. The wolf, with his piercing gaze and unwavering resolve, continued to rally his followers with impassioned speeches and stirring calls to action. "We will not be silenced," he proclaimed, his voice ringing out across the forest. "We will not be caged or controlled by those who seek to dominate us. The time has come for us to rise up and claim our rightful place in the world." His words struck a chord with animals and humans alike, igniting a spark of defiance in the hearts of all who heard them. For the first time in living memory, the inhabitants of Meadowbrook stood united, bound together by a common cause. But as they prepared to face the inevitable confrontation with their human adversaries, they knew that the road ahead would be fraught with danger and uncertainty. The fate of Meadowbrook hung in the balance, teetering on the edge of revolution. The dawn of the fateful day broke with a sense of anticipation hanging heavy in the air. In the heart of Meadowbrook, both humans and animals gathered, their eyes fixed on the forest where the fate of their town would soon be decided. As the sun rose higher in the sky, tension reached its peak. A hush fell over the crowd as the first stirrings of movement could be heard from within the trees. Anticipation gave way to apprehension as both sides braced themselves for the inevitable clash. And then, without warning, the forest erupted into chaos. Animals of all shapes and sizes poured forth from the trees, their cries mingling with the shouts of humans as they clashed in a frenzied battle for control. Feathers flew, fur bristled, and the air crackled with energy as the two sides collided with equal parts fury and determination. Yet amidst the chaos, a strange thing began to happen. Amidst the chaos, a strange thing began to happen. As animals and humans fought side by side, a sense of unity began to take hold. No longer adversaries, they stood shoulder to shoulder, united in their determination to protect their home. In the end, it was not a battle won through strength or force, but through understanding and empathy. As the dust settled and the last echoes of conflict faded away, a new era dawned in Meadowbrook. From that day forward, animals and humans lived in harmony, their once tumultuous relationship transformed into one of mutual respect and cooperation. And though the memory of the revolution lingered as a reminder of the power of unity, it was ultimately the bonds forged in the heat of battle that endured, ensuring that Meadowbrook would forever be a place where all creatures could thrive.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more stories. Until next time, take care and keep watching.